These are the craziest saves in football history.
Oh, I don't believe this! There's a chance! Oh, what a goal! What a goal! What a... We spelen een officieel 20 seconden! I do not believe what I've just seen here!
And at number 15, we have this insane save from Sommer in the Champions League clash between Bayern Munich and PSG. My dude was moving differently that day and stopped the trio of Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe from scoring. How insane is that? Nah, did you guys see that? No wonder Bayern won the Bundesliga again. When your keeper is so good, it is inevitable you win the league. But Akinfeev was on a different level in his round of 16 performance in the World Cup of 2018. He single-handedly took Russia to the next round. And the way he kept out the final penalty kick is just wow. Check it out yourself. This is honestly one of the greatest penalty saves I've ever seen on the big stage. I mean, he didn't even use his hands. This is some way to become a national hero. Yeah, I know you guys are wondering about how stupendous these saves were, but guess what? This is only the start, because number 13 will shock you. I mean, check this out. Buffon just denied Zidane. And while his career has been filled with so many saves that I can make a separate video on it, this is one of his most legendary saves. Not because of the way he jumped to keep the ball out, but the occasion. Final of the World Cup, into extra time, high tension, everyone watching. And one of the greatest players ever with one of the greatest headbutts ever. Heads the ball towards you with such speed, and you do this. He would have stopped an atom bomb that day. Dude was in such great form. But this still isn't as insane as our next guy, because he actually helped Messi complete football. How? Let me tell you guys a bit of the backstory. Messi had one thing missing from his trophy cabinet, and Emi Martinez was the man to give it to him. He was so eager to win the World Cup, and Emi helped Messi reach eternal glory. And all of this came down to this save. Had he not stopped this shot from Kolo Muani, France would have won consecutive World Cups. But it was the day Messi had to reach his destiny and win the World Cup after a high-class performance. Well, talk about saving goals to win trophies. This save back in 2003 in the FA Cup semi-final was just pure class. Arsenal legend David Seaman absolutely robbed Paul Pescasolida with a brilliant goal at Old Trafford. This was his 1000th match in professional football, and he celebrated this in some style, helping his club reach the final of the FA Cup. I mean, we all have heard about the hand of God from Maradona. This was exactly the same. The only difference, this one was legal. Ha ha ha. I know you guys are shocked seeing all these saves, but brace yourselves, because things will only get more mesmerizing from here. Well, I got a story to tell you, so brace yourselves, because it's about a guy who only appears in World Cups. What? Yeah, my guy Ochoa is moving like leap years. He appears in the World Cup, makes sublime saves, and bam! You won't hear from this guy again for 4 years. But he has a knack for doing this at the grandest stage of them all. Nah, that is insane. But you know what is more insane? Keeping out Arjen Robben. Because this guy had scored some of the most insane goals in football. His trademark cut-in goals have terrorized defenders for years. But Casillas was unmoved. Nah, this guy has nerves of steel. One-on-one with the goalkeeper, Robben went to his preferred right side of the goal, but Iker had different plans. And though he dived in a different direction, he saved it with his feet. And to add salt to Robben's wounds, Iniesta scored minutes later to hand Spain the World Cup. And talk about saving with your feet. Have you seen this Kyle Walker save to keep Salah at bay? I wonder how he even did something like this, with a build like this. That is outrageous. Keeper was already beaten, it looked like a certain goal, but Walker had other plans. And so did Ter Stegen, because he showed some real class against Sevilla. Maybe he is washed now, but that wasn't the case back in the days. I mean, to have not one, not two, not three, but 4 insane saves in one game. Check this out. The dude jumped over 2 meters to save one of the shots, and another one became one of the most watched saves on the internet. He was moving differently that day. To save 4 immaculate shots is good, but to save 15? That is absurd. But De Gea did it. He made 15, yes, 15 saves against Arsenal at the Emirates. For a moment, everyone felt United would catch City that season, and although City claimed the title later, this was one of the best goalkeeping performances of all times, man. Just look at some of the saves he made in the game. Well, De Gea may have failed to lead Man United to the title, but one time a keeper made a save so outrageous, he kept his team in the Premier League. One-handed save and onto the post and out. When your team is performing poorly, such performances are needed. And Pickford stepped up at the right time. And this is not it. What if I tell you, my guy saved a shot from inside his own goal once? Wow, he's not even on the goal line. He was inside his own goal when the shot came, and he still managed to save that. Is he taking steroids or what? Because this was a sublime save, no wonder it is ranked so high on our video. But it still isn't as good as this save from Andreas Isaksson, who literally bicycle kicked the ball out of his goal. What? Nah man, Messi thought he had the ball in the back of the net, and honestly, the chip deserved a goal. But Isaksson had other things in his mind. He cleared the ball off the line to deny one of the greatest players ever. And at number 2, we have this one keeper literally headed the ball onto the post to save the shot. Did you guys see that? That was an amazing effort to keep the ball out of the net. And he didn't stop there. He saved another shot. Things these keepers do. I mean, this looks so easy on the camera. I know some of you may be thinking I can do this in my backyard. But this one time, Higuita did something so outrageous, something so sublime, something so acrobatic. It looked world class. On camera, in real life, everywhere. A scorpion kick save. We've seen bicycle kicks, we've seen legs being used to keep the ball out of the net, but a goddamn scorpion kick to save a goal. This is world class. Do you guys think this is the greatest save ever? Tell us in the comments. And while you're at it, we got some of the most embarrassing moments in football covered for you as well. Go check it out.